aka Mommafriendly, and I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Today's video is a collab. It is a monthly series hosted by my friend Melissa at I'm Merely Melissa. I'm gonna have Melissa's channel linked in the description box, along with a link to the playlist for this month, so you can see what all of my friends put together as well. Now this collab is called Clutter Free in 2023. Now if you've been following me on Instagram or even in my daily vlogs on this channel, you'd have seen that since November 27th, 2022, I've been embarking on my own sort of decluttering journey. Completely by happenstance, I realized on November 27th that if I started counting that day, there were 400 days between then and the end of 2023. So I thought to myself, if I commit to throw out one thing a day, starting now, November 27th of 2022, then I will have gotten rid of at least 400 things by 2024. And so the hashtag 400 by 2024 was born. There's a few people already in on the challenge where they're just posting every day what they've gotten rid of, and I could be better about posting it on Instagram. I'm better about posting it in my daily vlogs, but regardless, I would love for you to join us. So when Melissa told me that she came up with this series idea for YouTube, I thought this is perfect. I can put together a compilation and show you guys what I'm throwing out every day, so that I'm giving you guys a month-to-month check-in, not only so you can see what all I'm getting out of my house in 2023, but also kind of to help hold me accountable. So with that being said, let me show you what I got rid of in this past month. Hey there friends, I am in my bedroom, which famously has terrible orange light, so I'm sorry about that, but it just is what it is. It is currently June. June has 30 days in it, and so in order to continue our one item a day streak, we're gonna have to throw out 30 items throughout this video. And I decided that this month I wanted to tackle my closet. We have a walk-in closet of which I take up about, I'd say conservatively 3/4 of. There's all this stuff all over here, there's stuff all over there. It's a disaster just because I own too many things for the space I have, even though, like I said, I have 3/4 of a walk-in closet to myself, not to mention all my drawers, but that's something for another day. So in order to pace myself, I'm not going to do all 30 items today, but I think that a goal of 10 today would be acceptable. And I'm sure that there are at least 10 things that I could easily pluck from here today that I have not grabbed for in a long time and that I would not miss. I'm particularly attached to my clothes though for some reason. As a plus size woman who's been a plus size person her whole life, these days it's a lot easier to find clothes that I like and that fit, but I spent a good, let's say 28 years of my life with a scarcity mentality where if I found a thing I liked, even if it was just okay, I bought it and I held on to it because who knows when I'm going to find something comparable ever again. So I am very, very attached to my clothes, even clothes that I don't reach for often. So this is going to be probably the hardest decluttering video I've made so far. I'm going to start right here. I can see this shirt that I never wear because it is white and I don't reach for white clothes ever. I only bought it because it has Betty on it from the original Archie comics, but I don't wear this shirt at all. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Okay, I went ahead and I pulled out a few more shirts. And Mom, before you ask, I will give you first dibs before I donate anything. So I've got this cute t-shirt here, but it never really fit right, so I've never worn it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. That's 2. This shirt, or this blouse, I guess, I've owned since before I had my son. This was back when I was working in an office, and it's like a faux shell. It's got this fake white thing and then the sweater over it, so it's like you're wearing 2 layers but without being 2 layers worth of hot. So I have no need for this. I'm gonna get rid of that. Number 4, my husband got me this shirt because he saw it and it reminded him of me, but again, it's never fit right, so I've never really worn it. So thank you, hubby, but I'm gonna donate it, pass it on to someone that can use it. Number 5, I'm not even sure where the top of this shirt is. There it is. Flowy type of shirt. Lots of back and forth here with the fabric, very ruched style. It's very cute, but it's sleeveless, or it has cap sleeves, and that's not my favorite, so I never reach for this blouse. So that's 5. 6 is this Doctor Who shirt, which I love Doctor Who. Anybody that knows me knows I'm obsessed, but I never wear this shirt. I don't really have a use for it, so that's number 6. This will be number 7. It's really cute, but it's a lighter shirt, and I feel like it hugs in all the wrong places, so I never reach for it. And then another white shirt here. This is going to be number 8. Batman, again, I'm obsessed. I actually have this tattooed on me. But it's a white shirt. Never reach for it, so that's an easy toss. Okay, that didn't take long at all. I've got this t-shirt here. It's a Mickey Mouse glow-in-the-dark t-shirt, but it doesn't fit very well. And I used to be very, oh, well, I'll hold on to it. Eventually it'll fit again. But I have so many clothes that it just seems pointless to hold on to them for no reason. We're not changing our bodies, guys. We're changing our clothes to fit our bodies. So this shirt is going. And then the last thing I've got here, I feel like kimonos are having a moment again. They had a moment briefly in like 2017, 2018, and I got a bunch of them. My husband actually asked me recently, hey, you haven't worn one of those silky things in a while. What's happened with all of those? Because I guess he likes them. But whether they're having a moment or not, I really don't reach for them. I don't wear them very much at all, and I have a ton of them. So this was the first one I found. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And that brings today's total to 10. So if I do this just twice more throughout the course of the month, I'll reach my 30 item goal, and my closet will be a little bit happier for it. Alright pals, it is second day, day 2, whatever, of my closet clearing adventure. I have another goal of 10 items today, and I think that today I might try to focus on dresses. I own tons of dresses. I used to love wearing dresses out all the time. In fact, pre-COVID, I used to participate in a charity event called Dressember, and it was where you wore a dress every single day in December to kind of spark conversation, because, you know, typically people would notice and say, hey, how come you're wearing dresses every day? And that's when you'd let them know statistics about sex trafficking and violence against women, etc., etc. It's a whole thing. I'll link it down below in case you're interested, because it is for a very good cause, and you get to be cute and fashionable while you do it. But I've got tons of dresses as a result, and these days I'm just not wearing them. So I'm gonna see if it's possible to find 10 dresses in my closet right now that I can pass along to someone else. So I've got a couple dresses here near the front of my closet, near the beginning, that I do wear pretty frequently whenever the occasion for a dress comes up. But then towards the back here, I've got more stuff that I basically never reach for. So this is pretty much where I'm going to focus my attention today. Okay, I've pulled 10 things out of the closet. They're not all dresses, but we'll get to it. So first off, I have this dress that fit me for a small time, for a short time, and I've only worn it once, and it was to a funeral. So it's got pockets, which is great, but otherwise I don't particularly feel the need to hang on to this, so this is gonna go. That's one. This is not a dress, or is it? Nope, this is a very soft, sort of like sweater, cardigan, cover-up type deal, and I own way too many of these because as a bigger person, I tend to cover up my arms when I wear sleeveless things. I'm working on it. It's not as much of a crippling thing as it used to be, because that used to be something that gave me a lot of anxiety. Now not so much. I'm on camera all the time wearing tank tops, no problem. In person, for some reason, I'm still struggling, but I don't need as many cover-ups as I currently own, so that's going to be item number 2 for the day. Another cover-up in white, so that's 3. Here's another cover-up in black, so that's 4. This is a robe. It's a very cool Star Wars themed robe, but I own way too many robes for somebody that doesn't really use robes, so I'm just going to get rid of that. So I think this is what, 5 or 6? Hold on, let me count again. Okay, that was 5. Moving on to some more colorful stuff here. This is actually a skirt. It's a Minnie Mouse skirt, and I bought this specifically to wear to Disney World. It also has pockets, which makes it very, very awesome. But I don't think I've ever worn this. If I have, I might have worn it once, but I'm pretty sure it's brand new. In any case, I don't foresee wearing it anytime soon, so I'm going to give that a toss. That's 6. This is actually a romper, and it's from this season at Target. It's pretty new. I wore it for Easter, and one of my nephews told me that is the ugliest dress I've ever seen. And honestly, the only thing I could think to return was, it's a romper, not a dress. Because he's absolutely right. It's not very cute. It was not super flattering. What can I say? Kids are smart. Kids are honest. He had a point. So I'm going to get rid of this, even though I've only worn it once. And I think this is what? 7? 6? 8? Something. It's stuff. It's a lot. We've got a dinosaur dress. It is sleeveless, but I've had this dress for years. I've worn it a lot. It's a skater cut A-line dress, which is my favorite kind of dress. It is very cute. Cow, as you can see. I had a lot of cow dresses at one point, but I just don't reach for this anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. This is another cow dress. Very much my style. Again, skater A-line cut. It's got sleeves on it, which I love. It's got mustaches, which I was obsessed with for a minute. Horizontal stripes, my favorite. I wear stripes constantly. So this is very much a me dress. But again, I never reach for it. I've had it for many, many years. I've worn it many, many times. So I don't feel bad getting rid of this. I've really gotten my money's worth out of this dress already. And lastly, I don't think I wore this dress ever. I might have worn it once to a convention. But this is a Doctor Who themed dress. Again, skater cut, etc., fit and flare, and it is meant to look like the 10th Doctor's uniform from Doctor Who. Obsessed with Doctor Who, love Doctor Who. But again, I never reach for it, I never wear it. I don't plan on going to a convention anytime soon because COVID is still a thing. So I'm gonna get rid of this while it's still new enough and like intact enough that somebody can still use it and love on it. So that was in fact 10 things just recounted. So that brings my total for June up to 20 out of 30 items for the month. Alright pallies, I've got my last 10 items here for my closet clean out of June 2023. So the first item I have here of 10, because we're already up to 20 items, is these really cute linen overalls, which I've had for years because overalls are super in right now, but I'm always ahead of the trends, as you know. Ha 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 ha. The only thing is that these are very, very short for me. It's legit like a 2-inch inseam, and I just don't roll that way. So I don't think I've ever worn these, but I'm going to get rid of them. I've got a gray cardigan here. I realized while going through my closet that I actually own like 3 gray cardigans that are almost the exact same color. So I'm going to get rid of that. Got some workout pants here that, to be honest, no longer fit, and that's fine. So they're gone. A very, very, very fluffy, plushy robe. It's just too hot here to ever wear this. So this is brand new, still has tags. I'm going to donate that. This very cute Be Kind shirt that I got from Shein a couple years ago. Never reached for it. Gone. My Vote shirt no longer fits, and that's totally cool too. Gone. This avocado shirt I love. I love the pattern of it. I got it at Target ages ago, but it's one of those like burnout tees, which means it's basically see-through. You can actually see my fingers through there, right? So that doesn't work for me because my bras are usually colorful and patterned, and so I need something that's going to cover them up. So that's gone. This tank top is Little Mermaid themed. I've had this for probably like a decade, and it's a set that came with shorts that are way too short. So since I never really wear the set, and I'm usually not trying to Disney bound like in my regular life, I'm gonna throw these out, or donate rather. This I am gonna throw out though. I've had this shirt since before I had my son. My son will be 12 this year, and the shirt is more hole than shirt at this point. It's extremely comfortable. I bought it super oversized way back when so that I could sleep in it. And it was my favorite thing to wear when I was pregnant because it was so comfortable. And I've been holding on to it so that I could take pictures with it whenever I get pregnant again. But like I said, it's more hole than shirt at this point. So I think it's time it's come. And then lastly, speaking of Disney bounding, this was actually part of a Halloween costume. And again, I'm not going to wear it in my regular life and walk around looking like Buzz Lightyear. I'm also very likely not going to repeat a Halloween costume. So I'm going to go ahead and donate that, and maybe somebody else can make use of it. So with that, we have 30 items from my closet gone forever. There's still plenty more to go in the closet and in the home at large. So for July, I may go back to my original format of just an item a day, random things around the house, just because there's little bits and bobs all over the place that I really want to get to, and there's no real rhyme or reason to it. So I'm just going to attack it as I come across it. But yeah, thanks for helping me clean out my closet this month, guys. Alright guys, there you have it. That's what I've decluttered in this last month. Was there anything you saw that was a little bit surprising maybe? Can you relate to having all these random things just thrown about your house that maybe you don't need? And are you maybe on a decluttering mission of your own this year? Tell me about it in the comments, and I'd love for you to join the hashtag 400 by 2024 because I'd love to see what random things people are finding around their houses and giving the old heap ho. Before you go, make sure to check out Melissa's channel in the description box and also that playlist so you can see what all my friends decluttered this month as well. And as always, I want to thank you all so much for being here and watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you'd subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!